And we back. What if every single NBA player was in their prime? You knew it was coming. Last week, I uploaded a video saying, what if the oldest player on every team was in their prime? What we found out is LeBron would dominate regardless if he's in his prime or 36 years old. LeBron is going to LeBron. Well, in that video, I was like, man, if somebody wanted to create a roster where everyone was in their prime, feel free to. I just don't know if it's worth it. And a lot of people did it, which is why I love this community, man. We didn't build one of a kind community on this channel. So many people hit me up saying, hey, Kenny, here's my Xbox gamer tag, or here's my PSN. Go download my roster, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. So in today's video, every player is in their prime. Yeah, I'm excited to see which team would be the best. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and hit the comment section for more challenges, rebuilds, whatever you want to see. Simulations, not career sims. Maybe career sims is the right guy. I'm always open to new ideas. Today's video is brought to you by Current. Just first of all, just look at that. Current is banking completely from your phone. Current is the future of banking. It is simple, authentic, and direct. 3 things that I take very, very seriously when it comes to my money. Now watch this. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hypothetically speaking, if I were to give you or show you this new Current car, what would you use it on?
You know, I could really use a new designer bag.
Hey, we could potentially do that. Current clears the smoke and mirrors. And they're building technology that banks should have used a long, long time ago. We're talking early paychecks, spending insights, and instant notifications. I want to thank Current again for sponsoring today's video. Hit that link in the description so you can get started with Current. So we're doing 2 things in this video. First of all, we're simulated to see which team would be the best. Then after that, the team that is the worst, I'm gonna take over and try to rebuild with everybody in their prime. So you know what I'm saying? Different levels to today's video. So let's go through every single NBA team. Obviously, I did not create these. So if you're upset about someone else's roster and someone else's overall in the roster, don't get mad. That's the only reason I didn't tell y'all whose roster I chose, because I don't want y'all to go out there and tweet at them and hit them up on Xbox, PlayStation. Hey, Dwight Howard should be at least 95, which might be true. It might be true. It ain't really that serious. But Dwight Howard, low-key, was a super dominant force back in his prime. You know what I'm saying? He was a MVP candidate multiple years. He led a team to the championship. He didn't win it, but he was there. But hey, here he is on a 1-year deal, so he'll be a free agent. Tobias Harris is in his prime. Ben Simmons, you would argue, is in his prime, or maybe his rookie season was his prime. I don't know. That's the craziness of it. Then we have George Hill, who once upon a time, when George Hill was in Indiana, he was averaging 16 and 5. Then he had a little resurgence here in Utah, where he's averaging 17 and 4. So 82 overall seems like it's about right. Danny Green is one of the most winningest players in NBA history, and I was curious about like the end of the rotation guys. It didn't like he touched Anthony Tyler, who's why spend that time if you don't have to. It didn't like he touched Mike Scott. Why spend that time if you don't have to? So I'm not even tripping that the bottom of the rotation guys aren't even that good. Giannis, 2-time MVP. That makes sense. Jrue Holiday, man. All-Star Jrue Holiday. 76er Jrue Holiday. I know that was the year that he made the All-Star game this season, but I don't even know if this necessarily was his best year. I just think he was a young player that was on the up and up, and the league was like, oh, we like that. 4 years into his career, he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like these years right here, statistically, are his best seasons. Brook Lopez, the all-time scorer in Brooklyn Nets history. I promise I'm not gonna go this in depth for every team because this video will be an hour long. But you can see Brook Lopez. I wonder what he did about his stats. So he can hit threes, but most importantly, he should be able to back to the basket. What's his badges look like? Yep, that's Brook Lopez. That's prime Brook Lopez for you. Okay, Chris Middleton, Jeff Teague, Bobby Portis. Ooh, PJ Tucker, 80 overall, 18 badges. All right. I'm digging it. Next is the Chicago Bulls. Let's see what they did. Zach LaVine is, yeah. There's not much you can really do with a relatively young team. Alfred Camino is here. I would argue Alfred Camino in his prime is like a 77, maybe 78. But hey, it ain't that big of a deal. Who else do we have? We have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kevin Love in his prime. But also, other than that, this is a relatively young team, so nobody else really got that much of a boost. The Boston Celtics. Now, we're going to have to make this trade right now because we need Kemba to be on his right team. It's only right. It's only right that Kemba's in OKC. So, we doing a little sneak peek to the OKC Thunder. Oh, Al Horford. Oh, wait, Al Horford was in his prime in the other video we did, wasn't he? So now Al Horford is on the team as the prime player. Jabari Parker in his prime at a 79. Clippers should be the most dangerous team in the league. Once upon a time, Boogie was in the conversation for the best center in the entire league. In the entire league. I know that might be seem like it was a long time ago for y'all, but it wasn't that long of a time ago. 5 years ago, Boogie's putting up ridiculous individual statistics, and now he's playing with Paul George, who is in his prime, which is what? This is the end of the Pacers run. 95 overall, Rondo in his prime, Serge in his prime, Nicholas Batum in his prime. If this team don't win a championship, it's an all-time L, bro. If this team don't win a championship, it is an all-time L. They got some of the best ever. They gonna end up losing, though. You know how it is. Here's another young team that didn't really have that much of changes. The Atlanta Hawks. You see, sweet baby Lou Will is in his prime. Gallinari is in his prime, so that's pretty dope. But other than that, a relatively young team. Miami Heat. Here we go. Jimmy, 92. VO, 88. No injury VO. Most improved player VO. All-star VO. All-NBA VO. Yeah. And then Iggy. Ooh. Iggy. Udonis Haslem. Goran Dragic in his prime. I think this team is going to be nice too. The Miami Heat should be nice too. Charlotte Hornets, a relatively young team, but they do have prime Gordon Hayward. But I think we saw that last video as well, so that's not that much of a change. Who else? Oh, prime Mike Conley. Mike Conley, 88 overall, but other than that, shouldn't see that much of a change throughout their team. Sacramento Kings. You got Hassan Whiteside, but that's pretty much it. Harrison Barnes, prime Harrison Barnes in 80, maybe 82, 83. It ain't that big of a difference, especially for a team that'll probably be bad anyway. But it may be a couple overall boosts for him. I forgot. Who are we rooting for? Who y'all think we rooting for? Who do y'all think we rooting for in this channel right now? Wow. Prime Tots 2. MVP Derrick Rose potentially being back. Okay. And here's another dominant team. Marc Gasol being in his prime is low-key kind of a cheat code with this roster. LeBron, Anthony Davis, Marc Gasol, Drummond, Montrezl, Strus. Yeah, that big three is kind of nasty, bro. That big three is kind of nasty. Orlando Magic shouldn't see that much of a change, other than Michael Carter Williams being in his prime, which means that he's a rookie of the year, Michael Carter Williams. But that's pretty much it. Dallas Mavericks have prime Porzingis, I guess. Prime JJ. Yeah, that makes some sense, I guess. And other than that, they ain't give us prime Boban. That's kind of whack. Here's primes. I would argue all these guys are in their prime. He went back to load in the highest overall Kyrie, which is a 94 overall here. Prime Blake Griffin. Clippers. Here's my prediction. Clippers, Nets finals. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Clippers, Nets finals. If it ain't a Clippers Nets finals, it's rigged, because DeAndre Jordan, one-time All-NBA third-team player, is in his prime as well. Talk about, what is his badges? Defensive badges better be out of this world. Yeah, they're great. They're not ridiculous. He don't have any Hall of Fame badges, but he did have a Hall of Fame. What did I see? Rise Up, Lob City Pass or Gold. So, you know, no big deal. No big deal. Jeff Green deserves a little bit more love than that, but hey, I ain't tripping. They already overpowered anyway. Pacers. I would argue a lot of the players on the Pacers are in their prime at the moment. So, yeah, not much of a change for them. The Pelicans, Zion, Eric Bledsoe was in his prime, so he's not terrible anymore. Steven Adams in his prime seems about right. But that's it. Another young team. Pistons are completely young. They ain't got nobody that needs a little upgrade. Oh, Jahlil Okafor in his prime. We talk about his rookie season, Jahlil Okafor, when he was actually back to the basket. He just wasn't right for this era. If he was playing the game 10 years ago, 15 years ago, he would have been that guy. Kyle Lowry is in his prime. Pascal deserves to be higher. I haven't done this for anybody, but y'all forget that Pascal Siakam was All-NBA third team just like 2 years ago. So I'm going to give him up to an 87. I'll give him up to an 87. Because he deserves to be higher than that. Houston Rockets prime. John Wall is kind of a W. Avery Bradley, W. But that's pretty much it from this team. The Spurs, DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gay. But also, oh, Patty Mills. Okay, Patty. Yeah, not that much of a change. Suns. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You knew that this was happening. You knew that was happening. That's pretty much it, though. OKC is the youngest team in the league, so they're not going to see any changes other than we already saw Kemba Walker because we put that trade off. Timberwolves, not the Ricky Rubio's better. That's pretty much it. Yep, that's pretty much it. Ooh, Carmelo Anthony. We already saw this, but it's good to see it again. Carmelo Anthony, 95 overall for the Trailblazers. Warriors have Prime Draymond. Prime Draymond is here. That's a W. But it's pretty much all the changes they saw. And then lastly, Prime Russell Westbrook is in Washington, D.C. with Prime Bradley Beal. Yes. Yes, I'm here for all of that. I'm here for all of that. Okay, right now I need y'all in the comment section to give y'all predictions. Who are the 2 teams that are in the finals? Who is the worst team in the league? Because, hey, that's important to me as well. I turned off salary cap. I also turned off trade stuff. So teams can be making trades if they want to, and they should today. They definitely should. The Boston Celtics not making that much of a noise, you can see. 9 seed right now. All right. Let's see what is going on around the league. Starting off with the NBA standings. Yeah, that's basically what I thought. They are 26-2 at home. The Barclays Center is rocking. Kyrie's averaging about 20. James is averaging 24. KD's averaging 24. Blake is averaging 24. DeAndre's averaging 11 and 11 with 2 blocks. Dang, bro. That's just like no team is beating that. The 76ers, pretty solid. Because Dwight, I forgot about Dwight is averaging 24 and 13. 2.5 blocks. Yeah, that's Twin Tower material, bro. The Bucks. Prime Brook Lopez averages 17 and 10. It seems like the guy that created this roster, he also messed with the shot tendency. So it's cool to see that Brook Lopez actually shooting like he's in his prime and not just all about the overall. Victor Oladipo's team is next. Is this VO's team? Let's see by the statistics. It look like it might still be Jimmy Butler's team. And it is. It's still Jimmy Butler's team. But hey, Iggy off the bench. Hitting shots. Worst team. Yeah. I mean, hey, if I take over the Detroit Pistons, it's basically just a regular Detroit Pistons rebuild. Because nothing has changed. Oh, it might not be Detroit. Because the Spurs? Prime DeMar not helping out? The Spurs never get love in 2K, though. I'm going to give them that. They did make a trade, though. So it's not like they're not trying to make moves. All right, we're going to slowly go up. Wow. Prime Warriors, 13-game losing streak at the moment. With Steph, Clay, and Draymond, the dynasty is over. The dynasty is over. That's because Wig is taking too many shots. Oh, the rookie is taking way too many shots. Why is a rookie averaging the same amount of points as Klay Thompson? Okay, keep it going. Suns underperforming. But Chris Paul's averaging 24 and 12 and 3 steals, so that's cool to see. But underperforming. Zion's probably hooping. Yes, he is. All right, keep it moving. Timberwolves, surprising the world. Did they make any trades or something? Nope. Prime Ricky Rubio really coming off the bench and doing that thing to him. Next, we have the 1 seed being the... Yep. Who saw this coming? Not obviously me. Obviously me and you. We both saw this. We both saw both of the LA teams being up top. Let's look over here. Man. 10 assists per game for Rondo. Paul George, 22. Kawhi, 23. Serge, 12. Boogie, 18 and 10. They got Reggie Jackson. Oh, my God. That team is so stacked. Hey, and look. Carmelo Anthony. Big-time performances. Luka's teams. JJ doing that? No, Luka's averaging 31. Did I see that right? Did I see Luka? Yep, Luka averaging 31. AllStar. Actually, no. Trades. Had to be some trade. Avery Bradley. Okay. All right. Keldon Johnson. That was the trade that we saw earlier. Never do you see, like, really good trades. Never do you see really good AI trades. It's always me making the good AI trades, and I don't really like that. MVP award. Bron. LaMelo. Drummond. LeBron. And Christian Wood. Or John Moran. John Moran's having a really good season. And then lastly, we will take a look at the All-Star Game participants. Russ, Chris Paul, Giannis, Carmelo, Joel, Kawhi, Marcus Gasol, Dwight, Kemba Walker, Luka, Karl Anthony Towns, Derrick Rose averaging 28 and 10. Bron, KD, James Harden, Dame, Jokic. Okay, almost a triple-double for Jokic. He might get there. He might not. Kevin Love is back. He's averaging 26 and 15. Kevin Love. He's back to, that's really prime Kevin Love numbers, bro. That's, hey, whoever, you know who you are if you make this roster, because you make this roster. You kind of spazzed with the Kevin Love one, bro. That's prime Kevin Love right here. This is him. That is him. Kyle Lowry, and maybe he just downloaded that Kevin Love. I can't even tell you. And Blake Griffin and Zion. Okay. All right. We'll get to the NBA playoffs. LeBron, what did I say earlier? What did we learn from previous videos? LeBron dominates. 6-man. So they got 3 awards. MVP, 6-man, and Defensive Player of the Year. They did get Coach of the Year, though. They did not get Coach of the Year, though. All-NBA first team. Prime Russell Westbrook, of course, back to his triple-double ways. He shot 48% from the field, 37% from 3. Those are career numbers from the percentage-wise, so shout out to Russell Westbrook. This is better. This is better than Prime Russell Westbrook. Luka averages 29 and 9. You already saw his numbers. Giannis averaged 26 and 11. 20. Oh, he fell down from his assists. We thought he was on triple-double alert, but you ain't on your Russell Westbrook. Derrick Rose final statistic is 29 and 10. I mean, the highest he's ever averaged in assists was about 8. But that's pretty much it. Man, that's crazy. Chris Paul, all NBA second team as well. Kevin Love. Oh, y'all know what I got to look at, right? Y'all know I got to look at see how many players made 50, 40, 90 club, right? Y'all know. Oh, Dwight Howard, all defensive first team. Here are the standings for this season. Here we go. First round. Yep. All of this makes sense. All of it makes sense so far. We got a 1-5-2-3, a 1-4-2-3. No upsets. We did get a Game 7 out west here. And this Game 7 had Paul George take off. I don't know how y'all even win Game 7. Jokic had to be averaging crazy numbers. He wasn't even averaging crazy numbers. Nobody's really averaging crazy numbers. Then you had another Game 7 where Milwaukee barely beat Boston. And JT, not in the elimination game, big fella. 8 shot attempts, no foul out. Minus 41 on the game? Disgusting. He'll come back. He'll come back better than ever. Okay. Trailblazers lose. Pelicans lose. Heat lose. Miami lose. We got a 1-2 and a 1-2. The Battle of LA. And an East Coast battle. We talk about one train from New York to Philly is what, an hour and a half, 2 hours? I've been on that train ride before. It ain't that long of a ride. So commutes, you can go to every single game in these series. Game 1s are wins. I don't want to simcast. We got a series on the right side. We got a series on the right side. The left side is starting to wake up too. Oh, there it is. And then we get a Game 7. First of all, the big 3 out here. I'm sorry, Fantastic 4 out here all performed the butt off. Here we go. Here it is. The Battle of LA at the Staples. The race for a banner. LeBron couldn't get it done. He couldn't get it done in a Game 7. Well, I mean, listen, 26, 10, and 10, 4 and 2 is really good stat line, but you needed 40 points, Bron. You needed at least 40. Boogie. A relatively low-scoring game, all things considered. You know, so much offensive firepower within these. Paul George did not have a good game, but he had his other players step up. And now we have the finals of I think this is the exact finals I predicted. I mean, it's not like I'm a rocket scientist. Look how stacked these teams are. But hey, sometimes things don't always go the way you planned it to go. Game 1 is Brooklyn. And in that, Blake and KD, Spencer Dinwiddie gave them crazy production off the bench. Ridiculous. Game 2, yeah. Hey, is Blake about to be finals? Okay, never mind. He fell back down to earth. He had a 17 rebound game, but he fell down to earth. Blake is going to win finals MVP. That's crazy. Oh, I was mistaken. It was not Blake. I'm going to take a look at those final stats in that finals. You know, not all playoffs. Okay, here are the NBA final stats. James Harden's 26, 4, and 9 versus Blake's 25, 11, and 4. I mean, hey, we nitpicking. Both of these players played amazingly, right? And there it is. Now it is time to restart. And for me to rebuild. Oh, wait, we got to see what the worst team was. I ain't even look at the statistics. I'm here to cause havoc because I still turned off salary cap. And I'm still living in the world of no untouchables, ladies and gentlemen. So this Detroit Pistons team might look good once we're done with it. And I ain't even going to spend that much time, baby. You know, this team, more than anything, this team just needs some love. I actually just did a Detroit Piston rebuild like a week ago, so it's kind of lame. But you know, it got a little bit different stakes. And I don't control what the worst team in the league was. That's their fault. It's their fault they were the worst team in the league, not mine. So let's go see what our picks are worth because we're so bad. I'm guessing our picks are going to be super. Yep. All right. Yep. Killian Hayes. I will also give you Sadiq Bey. You give us back Norvell Pell. You give us back Reggie Bullock. We give you this first round pick. We'll give you this first round pick, and we give you this first round pick. All right, dead. They believe they're a championship team. I don't want to be the spoiler for them. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I saw what your season looks like, and it didn't end in a championship. I'm trading Jeremy Grant and Sadiq Bey for John Wall. John Wall is getting put in another trade with this first round pick. That's ridiculous. Ben Simmons, there's Clay, DeMar, Kemba. That's cool. But what if I gave you 92 overall, John Wall? How about that, New York? You know he was going right back to New York with it. Y'all should have known he was going right back to New York with it. And another first round pick. All right, I was just testing to see how bananas they were about not trading him. Actually, this is a really good trade. Might stay on this team. I'm not even joking with you. Brook Lopez might stay on this team. So I need to do another trade because Brook Lopez might stay on this team. Actually, look, I got enough to get Russell Westbrook, right? Without giving up that pick? Are they serious? Am I just bums? What? Bro, okay. All right. They tripping. It ain't me, it's them. Porzingis, welcome to the team. You're getting traded. Yeah, I'm giving up a bag to the Washington Wizards. I could not care less. John Wall, Porzingis. Hello? And Josh Jackson. Bro, I swear if y'all don't say yes to this. What? For Chris Paul. Like, what do I need to do? I'm going to offer the same package to all the elite guards in the league. And I'm not going to get any of them? Not Kemba. Derrick Rose, of course. They're going to say no to this too because they're contending. But I got to try it. And a first. 2 firsts. Oh my God, bro. Okay. All right. We did it. Derrick Rose, Prime D Rose is on the team. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. It took everything. We got finesse. And I'm not afraid to say that. I do not care. I literally do not care. Ooh, Prime Boogie? I do not care about us getting finessed. They want Isaiah Stewart in this trade. I'll do it. Hey, I promise you it's going to work at the end of the day. Y'all just got to trust me. I know it's hard to trust a guy that just traded his whole future for Derrick Rose, but you have to trust me right now. Klay Thompson and James Wiseman, welcome to the team. Y'all know James Wiseman is getting flipped. I'm gonna snag Boogie, hopefully. Oh, their championship team. Of course you are. Can I get Blake Griffin? No! Stop! Y'all are messing up my video, bro. This is such a stupid trade. This is such a stupid trade, right? Yeah, this is such a stupid trade. But I'm gonna do it. There's the Boogie trade. I just need to trade finder it. I just needed to trade finder it. Okay, so we got Klay Thompson, Derrick Rose, Boogie, and Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is going to be my defensive anchor at that power forward position. So I need a small forward that we like. I'm trading for Draymond again because Draymond got some good trade value. What can I say? There we go. Jason Tatum. See? I told y'all it was going to work out in the grand scheme, bro. Y'all just got to trust the brother, bro. Starting lineup. Look at that. The starting lineup is stacked. When he's scoring off our bench, Cash Money Chris. Well, welcome to the team. Best 6 men of all time. You gonna mess around and be that. First round pick and Chris Middleton turns into 91 DeMar. Bring the homie Daniel Gafford in. All I'm looking for is a backup point guard, and I'm set. We're ready to go. Guess it's Patrick Beverly and Terrence Mann. All right. So I run a 9. The 9 is D Rose, Clay, JT, Ben, and DeMarcus. We got DeMarcus and DeMar. DeRozan, PJ Tucker, Daniel Gafford, and Patrick Beverly. Is that good enough to beat the Nuggets team? Not the Nuggets team, the Nets team? Because that's who we're going to run up against. LeBron, LaMelo, Dwight, 6 man this time. Paul George, Defensive Player of the Year, got a wing. I guess LeBron won it in the last sim. Oh, they just were easily the best team of all time. So, beating that team might not happen. But hey, I'm here to give it a shot, okay? I'm here to give it a shot. All right, let's take a look at our team. We were the 1 seed in our conference. I want to take a look at our statistics. There they are. DeMar, they probably started DeMar over Clay. Let me see. Is DeMar starting over Clay? He is. I don't like that because Derrick Rose not a shooter. So I wanted the shooter to be on the team, on the court with Derrick Rose. But hey, whatever. I'm not tripping too much. It don't matter. First round, Chicago Bulls. Not good enough. Nah, not good enough to take a game off of us. Okay, now this team on the other hand, so just a bunch of good bigs. They lose in 5. Miami Heat team. Did I make any trades with them? I did not. So they're pretty much the same team. We almost didn't even make it out of there. And yeah, the LA Lakers. I mean, hey, Melo and them took it. Wait a 4. We win the point guard, shooting guard matchups, but they win everything else. All right, let's just simulate. Game 1. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with this video.